Shalom likulam! Hello everyone! Welcome to the last lesson in our series on Hebrew prefixes. This is our lesson on the prefix kaf, which can be pronounced as ki, ke, or ka. First, let's review the common Hebrew prefixes. Ha, that means the. Ve, that means and. Le, that means to. Be, that means in. Mi, that means from. She, that means that. And ki, that means as. Let's now take a close look at the prefix kaf. The prefix kaf expresses a comparison to the noun or pronoun that it is attached to. This prefix is used as a preposition that can mean as, like in the role of, about, or approximately. This prefix can be pronounced as ki, ke, or ka, depending on the context. Let's see examples when the prefix kaf is pronounced as ki. In these examples, the prefix kaf is used to express as. On the right, we have hu shimesh kisgan. Hu shimesh kisgan. Hu means he, shimesh means served, ki here means as, and sgan means lieutenant or deputy. Hu shimesh kisgan. He served as lieutenant. Now on the example on the left, we have hem pa'alu kimlachim. Hem pa'alu kimlachim. Hem means they. Pa'alu means acted. Ki means as. Mlachim, okay, that means kings. So, hem pa'alu kimlachim means they acted as kings. Now let's practice reading. Hu shimesh kisgan. Hu shimesh kisgan. He served as lieutenant. Hem pa'alu kimlachim. Hem pa'alu kimlachim. They acted as kings. Hem pa'alu kimlachim. Note that ki sounds so formal. Kmo is used more often. Hebrew speakers would rarely say ki or ke in order to express like or as. The word kmo is preferred when expressing as or like. Let's take a look at this example. So, kmo sounds more natural. Hu chazak kmodan. Hu chazak kmodan. Hu means he. Chazak means strong. Kmo means like or as. Dan, of course, is the name of a man. So, hu chazak kmo Dan. He's strong like Dan. So that's the more natural way of saying this. If you use ki, that would sound like you're speaking as a person from the past, like someone in the Bible. So if you say hu chazak ki Dan, that's also correct. He's strong like Dan, but that would sound so formal. That sounds very biblical. Let's see another example. Kala kmonotza. Kala, that means light. Kmo means as or like. Notza means a feather. Okay, kala kmonotza, light as a feather. If you say kala kinotza, okay, that to Hebrew speakers that sounds very formal. So let's read this. Kala kmonotza. Kala kmonotza. Light as a feather. Hu chazak kmo Dan. Hu chazak kmo Dan. He's strong like Dan. Now let's see examples when the prefix kaf is pronounced as ke. In these examples, the prefix kaf is used to express about, around, or approximately. Modern Hebrew speakers are more likely to use ke when expressing about, around, or approximately. Let's see this example. נסעתי לאמריקה לפני כשנה. נסעתי means I went. Le means to. Of course, America is America. לפני means before. Ke, okay, the prefix kaf here is pronounced as ke, and it means about, around, or approximately. And shana means year. נסעתי לאמריקה לפני כשנה. I went to America before about a year. So that's what it's really saying. But the meaning really is to say I went to America about a year ago. נסעתי לאמריקה לפני כשנה. Now let's have another example. כמחצית מהתפוחים חמוצים. כ here means about, around, or approximately. מחצית means half. Me means of, okay. Ha means the. תפוחים is the plural of apples. So apples. תפוחים means apples. חמוצים is an adjective that means sour, and it's the plural form of this adjective because we're talking about several apples. So, כמחצית, approximately half, מהתפוחים, of the apples, חמוצים, sour, or are sour. So, כמחצית מהתפוחים חמוצים. Approximately half of the apples are sour. Let's practice reading. נסעתי לאמריקה לפני כשנה. נסעתי לאמריקה לפני כשנה. I went to America about a year ago. כמחצית מהתפוחים חמוצים. כמחצית מהתפוחים חמוצים. Approximately half of the apples are sour. Now let's see examples when the prefix kaf is pronounced as ka. The prefix kaf is pronounced as ka to express like the, like a, as the, as a, or as is, whilst ki says as, like, okay. Here you have the component of the, so like the, like a, etc. So here are some examples where we use ka. זה עסקים כרגיל. זה, that means it or this is, okay. עסקים means business. ka means as the, okay. כרגיל, usual. So כרגיל, as usual or as the usual. זה עסקים כרגיל. It's business as usual. And the other example is אנחנו מאוחדים כעם. אנחנו means we, מאוחדים, united, ka, as a, okay, not just as people. We don't say as people. We say as a people. So ka, we use a, כעם. אנחנו מאוחדים כעם. We are united as a people. So let's practice reading. זה עסקים כרגיל. זה עסקים כרגיל. It's business as usual. And on the left side we have אנחנו מאוחדים כעם. אנחנו מאוחדים כעם. We are united as a people. And here's a picture of the Festival of Colors in India, where people throw colored powder and water balloons. So the people are indeed united in celebrating this joyous festival. So אנחנו מאוחדים כעם. We are united as a people. Okay, now let's see examples when the prefix kaf is combined with the prefix she, and that is pronounced as kshe. And that means when, in reference to a circumstance. Okay, so kshe, that's kaf plus she. So the prefix kaf and the prefix she combined would mean when. In colloquial Hebrew, the prefix kaf together with she is used as a contraction of ka'asher. Ka'asher means when, again, when referring to a circumstance. But instead of saying ka'asher, modern Hebrew speakers would really use kshe. So it's really like contracting ka and asher, kasher. So kshe, kshe. Instead of saying kasher, you say kshe. So here's an example. Hisha'aru b'bayit ksheyored geshem. Hisha'aru means stay. Okay. B'bayit means in the house. Kshe, when. Okay, referring to the circumstance of when it's raining. So yored means descends, okay, or falls. Geshem means rain. So literally that's saying stay in the house when descends rain. So that's how we stay at home when it's raining. Hisha'aru b'bayit ksheyored geshem. Let's practice reading. Hisha'aru b'bayit ksheyored geshem. Hisha'aru b'bayit ksheyored geshem. Stay in the house when it's raining. Stay at home when it's raining. And the prefix kaf is also used in pronoun inflections to express likeness or similarity. When attached to pronominal inflections, the prefix kaf is really communicating being like someone or being similar to someone. Now, pronominal means that it involves pronouns like I, me, you, he, she. Of course, in Hebrew, that's ani, ata, anachnu, hu, he, etc. And inflection is the alteration of a word ending in order to alter its meaning. So the prefix kaf has pronominal inflections, and we'll look at examples of what that looks like. So kamoni means like me or as me. So you have the prefix kaf combined with moni, like me. So that is saying like me, kamoni. And we have kamonu, which means like us. Kamonu, like anachnu, okay? Kamonu, like us. Now, in the second person, we say kamocha, when we are saying like you or as you, talking to a male. Kamoch is also like you or as you, but when talking to a female. Kumochem means like you or as you when talking to several males or a group which has at least one male. And kumochen means like you or as you when talking to females, a group of females. So kamocha, kamoch, kumochem, kumochen in the second person. Now let's look at the third person inflections. So kamohu means like him or as him. Kamocha, kamocha, like her or as her. Kumochem means like them or as them when referring to several males or a group that has at least one male. And kumochen, okay, means like them or as them when we're referring to several females. Okay, so kamohu, kamoha, kumohem, and kumohen. So let's apply the prefix kaf with pronominal inflections. Hu kamohu. Hu means he, kamohu means like him. He like him, so that means he's like him. Hu kamohu. And he kamoha. He kamoha. He means she, kamoha means like her. Hi kamoha means she's like her. So let's read. Hu kamohu. Hu kamohu. He's like him. Hi kamoha. Hi kamoha. She's like her. And in the Bible, we have this very good example that uses the prefix kaf in a pronominal inflection. This text is part of the Song of Moses and Miriam in Exodus 15, verse 11. Mi kamocha nedar bakodesh. Mi, that means who? Me. Kamocha means like you or as you. Ne'edar means magnificent, awesome, or great. Ba means in the. Kodesh means holiness. Bakodesh, in the holiness or in holiness. So, mi kamocha nedar bakodesh. Who, like you, magnificent in holiness. So it's saying who is like you, magnificent in holiness. Mi kamocha nedar bakodesh. So remember, kamocha means like you or as you. So let's read this final example. Mi kamocha nedar bakodesh. Mi kamocha nedar bakodesh. Who is like you, majestic in holiness? So to recap, the prefix kaf expresses a comparison to the noun or pronoun that it is attached to. This prefix is used as a preposition that can mean as, like, in the role of, about, or approximately. This prefix can be pronounced as ki, ke, or ka, depending on the context. So that's it for the prefix kaf. I hope this lesson has given you a good understanding of this prefix, which is a very important preposition. And this lesson completes our series of lessons on Hebrew prefixes. So if you haven't watched the other videos in this series, I invite you to go to the playlist on Hebrew prefixes, and they give explanations that are very detailed regarding each of these important prefixes to know, because these are the most common prefixes that you will encounter in learning as you go through your learning process in Hebrew. So for those who have watched the videos in the series, I hope you still remember ha, ve, le, be, mi, she, and of course we just saw ki, ke, and ka. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I invite you to subscribe to the Hebrew for Learners channel so you'll be notified of new videos that come up. להתראות. See you again. Bye.